the sake of the people of the world. But there is one man here on earth who will never kneel before you.
Who is this imbecile?
This imbecile is me, Tim Enriquez, owner of the psychological disorders, possessor of a few disorders myself. And here we are to talk about TOL Week 5, and we got a exciting matchup. We got the Hanna-Barbarians, ranked number 6 in the power rankings, flying high for first 2 weeks with a huge point differential, but taken down by the Logs, going up against 1-2 Punch, who's number 9 in the power rankings. So that's 69. And we are coming up on 50 seconds, and it is time to get this party started. Turn that down for you folks at home. Ricochet Rabbit is going to come back from injury. That's always helpful. I can't remember 1-2 Punch's setup. Hanna-Barbarians heavy rush team. So both these teams, 2-1. Pretty solid point differentials as well. So 2 potential playoff teams going at it. But one of them is going to fall to 500. Shane Mosley comes out firing with a full bar. Man, that's so satisfying when you hit that button right at that spot. And so painful when you accidentally onside kick it. All right, and they stuff him inside the 10. We got motion. Swinging it out. Gets through, picks up 3 there. Now we're in the gun. John Cena is going to step back and pass. He's a big fella. He's going to rumble and stumble his way almost to the first down. 3rd and 3, pretty manageable. Let's see what they can do. Back in the shotgun. This time it's a direct snap to Rabbit, who's able to take a good line there. Ducked down from the waiting linebacker, then shoved back to his left to pick up just enough for the first. Cena wants to throw, but man, another big dude was racing up the middle. And he had to get rid of it quick. Did avoid the sack. 2nd and 10, still manageable down in distance. Looks like they're going to do that handoff. It's going to close pretty quick. So the Rabbit only gets 1. 3rd and 9. A lot of motion in the backfield. No compensations for the other guys. There's some pressure in his face. The Rabbit looks open, though. Oh, I guess he's just a runner. I don't know what the hell happened. John Cena couldn't put it in his hands any better. But the Rabbit just drops it. Painful. Relatively shitty kick to Dempsey, who gets to the 49.5. Right on top of that beautiful TOL Season 9 pretty blue logo. Here comes Robinson. Gets past the first wave of defenders. Look at the chop blocker. One of the few things that just brings me such joy in life is seeing those chop blockers flow sideways, fly sideways, and get in. Weird angle there for Floyd. And only picks up 2. Did avoid somebody come crashing up the middle. Called play. Oh, man, I thought maybe he was going to bump by and keep going, but no such luck. So they're on the 39, in field goal position. Does have an opening across the middle and a terrible throw from Muhammad. This is obviously Muhammad Ali after he's been pretty punchy. Can't remember, he may be their backup. Given the angle of that. And this looks a little high. It's pretty far away. And it doesn't even doink. No good. So Cena, the Rabbit, and the rest of the Barbarians will take over. He's going to have him wide open again. He's willing to give him a second chance. And he jumps and can't bring it down. Here comes motion. Gets that double block. Finds a good angle. 2 men to beat. Neither one of them are divers, though, and they drag him down at the 32. 4 wide for Cena. He's going to keep it himself. He's got several people. Fires it to Doggy, who fights off 2 guys and gets to the 15. He did have a streaking receiver even farther down the field, but still, they'll take that pickup. Here comes Rabbit up the middle. Frees a guy. Picks up 4. Inside the red zone, actually inside the 10. Cena again passes, but oh, George Foreman. And it was a heavy blow from George. Cena's a big fella, but not that big. Foreman lays him out, and Cena has to be carted off the field, and in comes Care Bear. That's right, and this is our 1-2 punch team, with, despite basically every player being a black guy in real life, a.k.a. Mr. T, they're all white here. Somebody's trying to erase our history, man. And it's a no good kick to exchange. So 2 missed field goals. And it's a 0-0 game. Let's see what Mayweather can do. Surprisingly fast for a white guy. Gets out to the 48. Sugar Ray. I could have... Oh, maybe he threw it to Ali. So, yes, my bad. So, Sugar Ray is the QB, who I believe is their starter. A lot of lob speed there. Not much passing speed. Sometimes works, sometimes doesn't. But he was finding Ali there. It was my bad thinking Ali was the QB. And Robinson almost throws a pick. Now we're in motion. Called play. Mayweather's got nowhere to go. 3rd and 11. 1 second left here. Gonna go for the flea flicker. Gonna have somebody pretty deep, but it's a slow pass. Still gets to Muhammad, though. Nice catch. I thought the DBs were gonna be able to close in enough to knock it away, but they were not. Pretty good play calling here. Mixing it up to Ali. Pushes it. Had his man over the middle. Should have taken that one. A lot of speed there on that motion play. Doesn't get the double block, but finds a bit of a gap. 3 yards, 3rd and 7. Will they have to settle for the field goal? Seems like points are going to be a premium in this game. He does have his man across the middle and a terrible throw as he was trying to lead Ali deep into the stands. Remember, Robinson, if you see 3 guys, throw it to the one in the middle. This kick looks to be good and is. So they do get a strike out of it. Shane Mosley with a 3-point score. Mosley follows it up with a relatively shitty kick. He'll be at the 17. Here's Drupaloo. Makes one guy miss. Cuts through nicely, but can't quite get around that 3rd wave. Here comes motion. Care Bear now in for Cena, and the line collapses, and there's Mr. T. I pity the fool. What's my prediction? Bang. Let's see what Care Bear can do. Not a lot of speed, but that may be just enough what the rabbit needed. Apparently, the rabbit needs a very gentle ball laid in his soft little fluffy paws to catch it. Now they hand off to the rabbit, trying to get through the races, and is gone. Is gone. So maybe Care Bear was the spark they needed. You would have thought John Cena would be the leader. But no, Ricochet Rabbit with a handoff from Care Bear after a nice long pass and drives him down. Perfect kick, and they're going to take a 4-point lead, 7-3. I believe the Barbarians scored 63 in their opener, so they've got potential to turn on the offense when things go well. Dempsey basically stumbles forward like he's already been hit 4 times and then drops. Here comes the give to Mayweather, but he has flattened that left outside linebacker, did the swim move and brought him down. Wrong weight class, Mayweather. And let's see what they do. Slow pass, not picked off, not complete, 3rd and 14. Some pressure, and Money falls down. Actually, they're going to give Mayweather the credit for the sack. Clear glitch there, of course. That was Sugar Ray falling down, but could have been tripped over anybody. Pretty serious kick, so that's what you want. Super deep kick when you're on your 10. Duran fires it to their 10. Get that guy in the Hall of Fame, and what coverage? Give that man a Gatorade. Water sucks. Water sucks. And so give him a Gatorade because he flew all the way down the field and was there. This guy, oh, if he could have kept his feet, he was going to get Helper on the block, but a great tackle there. Knew he had to get him down quick. Still a solid run from Rabbit. Let's see what he does to McDraw. Ooh, the other receiver was there. They both said, you got it. Nobody actually went for the ball. He's going to have WR2. I think that is anyway. Wide open. He's going to try to give it to him. No, that's actually Rabbit. That looks too deep. Oh, and it's a pick. The man was waiting there basically like a punt. He avoids the first 2 guys. Pretty solid return there to the 32. So a nice pick for 1-2 punch. I thought a perfect throw was going to go right to him. Here comes that draw to Mayweather. They get through the first wave. He dances a bit too much, just like he did in the McGregor fight. and comes flying through. Gonna have his guy across the middle, and he's gonna throw into the stands again. Obviously, Robinson's been cut or something, blood coming into his eyes, can't see wide open receivers across the middle of the field. This is potentially dangerous and gets destroyed. Captain Caveman with a big sack, and so they'll punt with 30 seconds left. Can't do anything on the INT except prevent the other team from scoring points. This is not a fantastic kick, but I guess more decent than I thought it was going to be, especially with the time. Although look at the speed of Dropolo. He's got a chance. He moves up, and he fumbles. Oh, what a great return, and this guy's pretty fast. White Mike Tyson. Everyone has a plan until they turn white, and look at him go, and the guy is invisible. Mike Tyson. Touchdown. 1-2 punch. Holy shit. With no time left in the half. Well, I guess the clock wasn't running on the punt, but still, pretty impressive there. And the guy just was so close, but could not get his hands on the fearful Mike. Maybe he thought Tyson was going to turn around and clock him, so he never really tried the tackle. And so, wow, what a fumble score on a potentially huge play. Here comes motion, 24 seconds left. Mr. T's having a good damn game, dives in, and suddenly 1-2 punch is feeling pretty fired up. Back up QB, up 3 points, putting pressure on the line, forcing him to throw. The doggy catches it, but all he's going to do is burn out the half. So 1-2 punch trots into the locker room feeling pretty strong. They got to reapply their white face and come back out. They will receive the ball as well. Quest fires it to about the 10. Let's call it the 15. Read that wrong. Here comes Dempsey. Decent return. Can't quite get around that, but to the 40, they'll certainly take that starting position. Here comes motion. Oh, and the guy falls down. Is able to pick up 3. The blocker fell down when he came in contact with the lineman. Rough play. Oh, that... Shitty, look at that pass speed, Jesus Christ. And that's a pick. I was going to say the nose tackle for the Hanna-Barbarians is looking like he's in pretty good position, getting to the other side before he's getting tangled up. All right, we got trips to one side. They're going to run. They're going to try to focus on the blockers. Picks up 6. Here comes motion. They snap it a little early, but he's got a B brief hole. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. This time all sorts of motion. They're going to fake it up the middle. He's got a couple of choices. He's going to go to the hound. Wise choice. First down. 20, 15, and 10 it, but he fumbles. 1-2 punch, did an illegal punch. Mr. T hit him in the kidneys. Nobody saw it, but it's clear on replay. That guy is coughing blood. And 1-2 punch on the second huge fumble of the day takes over and prevents another score. Mayweather tied up. Man, that outside blocker is not doing his job. Third down now. They try that same play. This time the line holds a lot better, but he's just a little short. That's what she said. And going to be forced to punt it away. Deep kick. Pressure came in. There was contact with the punter. No flags were thrown. Duran does get a nice kick off to the 8. Thought maybe it was going to be blocked. Great coverage there. Guys came from all angles and prevented him from reaching the 20. So the Barbarians once again give up some points. McDraw, is anybody going to be there? Oh, more likely to be picked than anything else. This has certainly not been a display of QB prowess. Let's see what the Rabbit does. He plows forward for 2, 3rd and 8 all of a sudden. He's going to pass. Got it. Wide receiver 1 wide open. Who the fuck did he throw to? Nobody. So 4th and 8. Going to be punting away with 3 points down. Line holds easily. Should get a good punt coverage team. They got a lot of dudes there. Dempsey, let's see how he's looking. The first wave survives. And a medium return to the 40. 1-2 punch, decides to go with motion. They're going to do that hand up the middle, but it's called, and he loses 2. Look at the speed of Fred Flintstone. I told you he was somebody to watch. He came flying through, never even touched, and brings down Robinson. He's got a guy. He's got to get it off quick. He does get it to Lewis, but Lewis is too slow, can't make any moves, and he'll be forced to punt 4th and 8. The punts have provided some of the most exciting plays to date. Let's see what happens here. Maybe a little long. Oh, 3 yards deep. Not sure who that favors. All right, we got trips to the near side. Rabbit's trying to get through with the blocks, but a great open field tackle brings him down before that blocker could enact any play. He's got his man wide open, but he doesn't see him, and Isaac Frost gets credit for the sack. 4 wide here. Care Bear's going to do the delayed draw. Can he get around him? He cannot, and that will end the 3rd quarter. Quarters 1 and 3 scoreless, most of the action in the 2nd. And once again, the punt team trots out. It's been a battle of field position and punters here. Dempsey starts ahead of the 20, trots out to the 30, looking kind of fast all of a sudden, gets past the 40, got some green, making some really nice moves, gets a weird diver, everything's slowing up for me, I don't know how you're doing, tackled at the 21. Looked like if, man, one of those blockers turned and went to the end zone, if he had done his job, came back, given him a block, he would have been golden. Should have handed it off, because I Crunk destroys. And Mayweather would have picked up 8 or more. Here comes motion. They do hand off, and Mayweather takes a shitty angle, had to go right up the middle. This time they try that play, but once again, the outside linebacker is there to make a very impressive drive. So look at that. Great return. And all it does, well, it is going to get him a field goal at 4th and 22. And you're looking at 7-13. And Andropoulos battling. Still just a 1-score game. Anything can happen. They're going motion. The line holds. And he pushes it out of bounds. Didn't like what he saw. Now it's 4 wide. They're doing that draw play, but they're all over it. Oh, God. So lucky. That should have been a loss of 7. Here comes motion. They snap it a little early. Got a lot of pressure in his face. Looks like he's firing it out. No, he's firing it down to Bear. And it's 4th and 9, and they're going for it, folks. Not the play I would do. Or, excuse me, not what I would call, but he is wide open. Is it a soft enough throw? And once again, Rabbit drops the ball. So Rabbit, with the potential to be a hero in the starting position, coming back from injury, has had 2 wide open drops. Unbelievable. Big pressure there. Mayweather destroyed. A field goal here, you feel like, is going to put it out of reach. 3rd and 13. And a lot of pressure. Captain Caveman and his friends working hard to make sure that field goal is tough. The defense of the Barbarians still battling. He is at the bottom. And it may be high. But he doinks it in. 1 pixel in. Good job by Mosley. And that gives them a nice 9-point lead. The clock is now their enemy. Let's see what Andropoulos can do. Destroyed at the 14. Motion, called play, swallowed up. Tommy Hearns with a sack. Last time out, already 2:42. Going shotgun. He's got a guy wide open. He's going to throw it to the Hound. Is anybody up there? Oh, where's the jump, dude? Trying that same play. This time everybody's covered. He's got a quick little dump off to the Bear, who does make enough of a move to get a first down. So he did a nice little juke and drive to keep them just barely in the game, but God, they've wasted 45 seconds to move 10 yards, and they were painful yards. The Rabbit trying to make up for his unbelievably pathetic drops. Care Bear trying to take it himself. Actually makes a nice move on his own terms, but the clock is really running down, given we need the double score. Are they willing to give it to the Bear? No, they got to fire it to the Hound, but it's just so slow. That should have been picked. He's got nobody. Going to try a move himself. Should have cut to the outside. Does not. 48 seconds. 3rd and 7. Hasn't even made the 1-2 punches territory. Now he is there. Here comes Rabbit again, trying to fight. Can he get around some people? Does have a little bit of speed. Gets the diver. And there's 5 seconds left. So let's see if they can at least help this point differential a bit. He's going to throw. No, he's probably going to try to walk. He should just walk it in. What kind of throw was that? And he throws a backwards INT. What the hell was he thinking? So 2 picks. I guess that's Yogi Bear. God, look at the lack of offense on the 1-2. Not even 100 yards offense. But all came down to that big Mike Tyson fumble return on the punt. And Ricochet Rabbit's double drops. So there you have it, folks. Pretty exciting game. The 1-2 punch moves to 3-1. Barbarians fall 2-2.